Okay, hi guys, today I decided to do another tier list video. This time, reading the anime and manga antagonists. Only ones that I know though, because there's like 100 plus of them here. Except I haven't read Naruto, so I can't rate this ginger Naruto looking guy, or this Naruto with blonde hair looking guy, or yeah, whatever other Naruto characters on this list. So I'm rating at least these 5 rows. Starting off with Hisoka. Easy S tier. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We're gonna do the classic top 10 as well for the villains. Because who doesn't like a good top 10? Well, Hisoka, easy S tier. Maybe even top 10. I'll just put him here right now, but he'll probably drop down. I love Hisoka. Hunter's goated. Hisoka's always cool. His fight against Kuro was cool. Him in the Hunter exam was cool. He was always cool. Cool and horny. We like cool and horny characters. Akainu. He did one thing. And he's Luffy's enemy now. And he's basically just everything we hate about the Marines. So he's good, like a good symbol for the Marines, I guess, as a villain, but as an enemy. But that's about it. He's Ait. Ani is Ait too. I like her backstory a lot in the manga. But I didn't really appreciate her that much as like some kind of traitor type character, or I didn't really feel connected to her in the first season or whatever, so still our female titan fights were cool. Ashalat, easy top 10, easy top 10. He was a boss the entire time in season 1. Great character overall. Bertolt, like I kind of want to put all the Attack on Titan villains in B tier because they're pretty good, but Bertolt, he didn't really have a personality. Like, what you mean for the story is good, like this random guy who gets forced into a position, and he really doesn't want to do this, but everybody in the, not just the characters in the show, but also the fandom really hates him, even though, like, in his vision, he didn't really do anything wrong, so there's that. Blackbeard, easy A tier, easy A tier. Maybe even S. Like, I think he'll be at the bottom of S or like top of A. I'll keep him in A tier for now. He's just Luffy but evil, but he's also really smart, and there's really no other villain like Blackbeard, I think. He wasn't that strong, he was just very smart and outwitted everybody, so yeah, there's that. Also his introduction and his introduction speech, especially about Sky Island and Pirate's Dreams, is just so great, especially in the anime. Okay, Red from Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm not the biggest Fullmetal Alchemist guy, but I do like Red, so I'll put him in A with Blackbeard. Krollo. Thunder is good, but I'm not the biggest Krollo fan. Krollo's like high C, I think, high C. Crocodile, yeah. Well, like, he's good, he's fine in Alabasta, but him still being around is pretty cool, and him working together with Luffy later on is cool too, so put him in B for that. Diavolo. Yeah, I'm that guy. I like Diavolo more than Ashalat and Hisoka. Diavolo is my favorite main villain in JoJo, so I've talked about this in my JoJo tier list video too. I just like how he can erase the future, but his actual goal is to erase the past. Wow. He's basically a better Kira, in my opinion. Diego Brando, my favorite non-main villain from JoJo. He has a One Piece backstory going for him, so that's cool. I like both of his versions, if you know what I'm talking about. He's just overall great villain. Stable Run was filled with great characters, but Diego probably might. I might even say that Diego comes out on top, even compared to Gyro and Johnny. Dimple, S tier villain. he's just a random mook. The first time we meet him. But he turns out to be a great character. And in the manga, he has a really great arc with Shigeo, so I like him a lot. Dio Brando. I love Diego, so you can assume I also love Dio. Great villain. Part 1 great, Part 3 still great, Part 6 also great. I just love him. I don't like when people compare like his Part 1 self to his Part 3 self and then say, oh yeah, he's an entirely different character. No, Dio was always like that. He didn't really change that much, okay? Doflamingo, yeah, best villain in One Piece, for sure. But I think he'll drop down to S tier eventually, because I like some other One Piece villains more, even though they might be worse like than Doflamingo, because Doflamingo is such a great character. But still. Okay, speaking of Doflamingo, overhaul. Overall, I don't want to say he's a Doflamingo ripoff, but they both deal on drugs. They both wear a cool coat made of feathers. They both have a bird theme going on. They both hide one of their facial features. Overall, hides his mouth, and Doflamingo hides his eyes. And then when they defeated Doflamingo's glass and Overhaul's mask finally drop, even though you don't get to see Doflamingo's eyes though. Yeah, I didn't really like him that much. I think maybe I'm just really stupid, but I didn't really understand his backstory that well. And either way, I didn't really like his backstory. So yeah, I think I'll put him in C tier. I like Chrollo's backstory more, and like what Chrollo has done in the manga, I like way more than what I've seen of Overhaul. He also got defeated in basically one punch. Like, what? This guy, I don't get it. I don't get this guy, okay? If you like him, I don't mind, but I don't get him. Torkoal. Torkoal's a fire type Pokemon. He has he has alright stats. He has a drought ability, which is pretty strong. And Ash owned him in anime, but he always cried. That's why he lost an eye right here, because one of his eyes got out. Yeah, bad joke. Torkoal's great. He's the GOAT, best wife of Finland Saga. Next up, Envy from Full Metal. Envy, I like as much as Wrath, I would say, but less than Torkoal, because Torkoal's epic. Kazama. I think he's kind of similar to Akainu. I didn't really enjoy his character overall, like in the entire series. He wasn't really that entertaining, but he fits well as a sort of symbol for how a person would be if they took sports way too seriously and didn't really have fun playing their sport. So that's cool. Garo. Like, I feel kind of inclined to put him above Blackbeard, but I just like Blackbeard way too much. I like his voice. Like, if Blackbeard didn't have the laugh, maybe I would Garo above him, but with the zahahaha, I have to say Garo's a bit worse, tiny bit worse. Garo's just, yeah, he's a good villain, he's great, but he's kind of weird too, like overall. I kind of understand where he's coming from, but also kind of don't, but still he's very entertaining, so A tier for sure. Ikari Gendo. Get in the robot, Shinji. Put you in D. You weren't really a villain, so why are you even here? D. Illumi. Another unpopular opinion. I'm a huge Illumi fan. Him in the Hunter exam with Killua, great scene. Him in the election arc, also very great. I just like this character a lot. Maza, aka Mama, aka my mom from Promised Neverland. Good villain. There's people who hate her. I don't get them. She's good. L. S tier villain. Easy. Now he's not a villain. Antagonist, let's say antagonist. Great antagonist. And his final scene in the show was amazing. And his final callback in the final episode was amazing too. Gentle. Actually, it's kind of like Overhaul. These guys both got overhyped to me. And I didn't really see the appeal when they were introduced. Like, he's fine. I almost want to say he's better than Chrollo. No, he's not. I didn't really like his power. His backstory was like, it was just okay, but it's not really anything special to me. JoJo, Part 4, Kira Yoshikage, Kira Queen. First time I watched JoJo, I of course was like, oh shit! Because you only see, the only main villain you get to see before that is Dio and Cars. And Cars sucks. You can go in here. But then you meet Kira and you're like, wow, an actually deeply written character. Wow, I love this dude. But looking back, especially after like Diavolo, who I think is basically Kira but better, he's not that great. He's good, he's very good. Like, look, he's A tier above like Blackbeard, who's basically the main villain of One Piece. But he's not in the S tier, he's not in the Dio league. Katakuri. I like Katakuri more than Doflamingo, easy. Great character, I hope he returns one day. This dude, Solve J. Gimli. Honestly, my favorite villain in FMA. Even though I forgot most of what he did. But I know that whenever I saw him, I enjoyed his presence and I enjoyed his philosophy. Only thing I didn't really like and kind of thought of as bad writing is how his character ended in the series. I don't know why he would have ever helped Greed or Link for that matter. So Meruem, Top 10 villain. For a long time I forgot how Meruem was. Then I rewatched Hunter x Hunter and realized yet again that he's the best villain ever. Demon Slayer Muzan. You haven't done shit. You are threatening. Similar to Cars, just threatening. I can't really rate him for now. But from the anime I'll just rate him D. Because he wasn't really anything special in the first season. This ghost dude from Psycho, easy S tier. Even though I forgot his name. Actually no I didn't. Mogami. I really liked that arc a lot. I liked it more in the manga, but Mogami was a great villain. I liked how he ended up helping Mob in the Claw arc. Oikawa, favorite Haikyuu antagonist. Above Diego? Yeah, sure, above Diego. He's voiced by Hisoka, so that gives him bonus points, of course. Kongwang, S tier. He's not going into top 10, but he's definitely an S tier, better than these guys. Nah, is he? Is he better than Dio? Nah, he ain't better than Dio. Dio should be at the top. Ufogin, good introduction to the Phantom Troop. Strong AF, he beat all the Shadow Beasts, was a cool fight. And he didn't betray his gang. So he's basically everything that you need to know about the Phantom Troop is embodied by him. He's Otonero. They didn't adapt his backstory in the anime. So it kind of says enough about what type of guy this is. And what type of character that is. Nobody cares about him. Preston Hill. Yeah, he's one of my favorite. He's basically my favorite character in Hunter x Hunter next to Leorio. So there's that. He's Hisoka but political. And I already love Hisoka, but what I like even more is troll characters. So yeah, top 10. So how many do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 10. I wonder who will be dropped down. Actually, it will be him. Actually, nah, Hisoka is worse than Doflamingo. Hisoka can go below Doflamingo. Ashura too. Like, I have a stronger connection to these guys. Pakunoda, good Phantom Troop member. One of the, basically the best Phantom Troop member actually. I'll put you an S above there. Above Ufogin. Ufogin should be an A, to be honest. Neferpitou, great antagonist for Gon, great servant for Meruem. Pucci, best certain JoJo villain in my opinion. However, Diavolo was more entertaining, and so was Dio. So I'll put him right about. Pakunoda, you're going down. Put him right about like here. He has literally no flaws in what he's doing, except that he wants to follow Dio's will, so he wants to kill the Joestars. But besides that, he's good. This girl, I forgot her name, from Kill la Kill. She sucked. Really, the plot of Kill la Kill was like, it was alright, but in the end, when there's a whole dumb, oh yeah, everything actually came from space, so yeah. And she just sides with the space creatures for some reason, even though she's a human. It's dumb. Reiner, my favorite character in all of Attack on Titan, and honestly, I like him more than Meruem. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Hisoka, you're going down. Sorry, Hisoka, you're going down. And Ashlat, you're going down too, because you don't deserve to be in top 10 if Hisoka isn't there. Reiner, wow man, I didn't even remember him in season 1. Well, until they showed that one flashback where he shows his hometown, quote unquote, to Eren. But in season 2, in that tower arc, during the night when the Beast Titan attacked, I was literally like, oh man, this guy is my dude. I love him so much, man. When he was like, oh yeah, he's Historia. She's my type. I was like, yeah, man. I agree. And then the next episode, he reveals himself, and I was like, dude, I hate this man. But finally, in the manga, got to understand his entire backstory and how he's currently feeling. And you know, it's really touching. He's kind of like Diego in that regard. Like nobody loved either of them. So it's pretty sad. Like he's doing his best, but nobody appreciates it. Same for Diego, man. That's what I love. I love him. Shia Poof, better than this girl as a villain. You can basically describe him in one sentence. He didn't care about Meruem. But he did care about the king. Wow, so deep. Shigaraki. I hated him in season 1, 2, and 3. But in season 4 I started to like him because this dude, that's overall's only good addition to the story by the way, is that he called out Shigaraki for being a dumbass. And then Shigaraki changed his ways in the following arcs, and now I kind of like him. He's like A tier. Sure. Into the UP. You're fine. First time watching Hunter x Hunter, I really liked his progression. Second time around, he's still fine. So yeah. Ring a Road again. You're fine, but I don't want to see you again. Stain. Actually no, hey, you're B. Stain, you're B too. You're B tier 2. You're below Crocodile. I like what you added to the series in terms of your motivation and how it affected society. But you're ugly, your fight sucked, and you had an anticlimactic battle, so yeah. Sucks to be you, man. I hope you return someday. Serin D? I really forgot how to pronounce his name. Honestly, just for being in Hunter x Hunter, he's an A tier villain. I only read like up until the Hisaku Grolo fight, but his introduction was really striking and really interesting for a villain type character. So his coach guy from Haikyuu, whose name I forgot because it's a Japanese name and I already have to memorize enough Japanese names, but I really liked him in the Shiritorizawa match. Shiritorizawa versus Karasuno is basically my favorite match in Haikyuu in the anime so far. I think he added to it a lot through his ideals in which he thinks that volleyball is only for tall people, and that's why he also failed in volleyball when he was younger. Okay. Funny Valentine. Funny Valentine, like, remember how I said that Diavolo is basically a better version of Kira? Well, I have similar feelings with Pucci and Valentine. I think Valentine is a worse version of Pucci, just because Valentine is way more obviously evil and morally evil compared to Pucci, and he does a lot of stuff that really makes me hate him. And yeah, he's well written, he's fine. I like his speech about grabbing the hearts of the people and the napkin, but I just don't like him, man. That's why I can't put him any higher. Look, I like flipping Diavolo, who killed like 3 characters I really like, but Funny Valentine, the things he did were just way worse. Okay, Zabuza, like in Mortal Stain. The thing with Zabuza is I didn't really cry at his death, but I haven't read much of Naruto. I basically only read up until the Zabuza arc, but I feel like when I see more ninjas getting injustice upon them like Zabuza did, I think I'll have more feels for Zabuza. But currently he's kind of like Stain. He just shows his ideals and where he comes from in this world, and other villains in the series will probably be able to relate to that and will understand them better because we understand Zabuza now. But besides that, he's just meh. His death wasn't that sad, okay? Zeke. I need to reread Attack on Titan, but I'm gonna put him in S anyway. I don't remember much of him, sorry. I just remember that I really like him, but he's kind of doing weird stuff right now in the manga, so. Okay, this guy. I forgot his name. Cool dude. He's a Chad, and that's the only reason why I'm putting him in S. I also like that he tries to provoke Kageyama. That's cool for Kageyama's development, and this guy's cool too, so cool. Takasugi. I watched until the movie of Gintama and then like a few more episodes, and he was overhyped, but I know he returns and becomes better. But like so far, I read after the movie until the hard-boiled arc, but he didn't really return, so yeah. This dude, yeah, is he going into the top 10? No. Is he one of my favorite Haikyuu characters? Yes. Am I excited to see what he will bring in the future for us? Yes, indeed. We'll probably get more on him later, but right now in the anime, he's just appeared in like 1 arc and plus 1 episode or something. But still, I love this dude, man. He's a Chad, just like him. For his design alone, he deserves to be an S tier, but then his entire ideals and the way he plays and how he thinks makes me even more great, man. Genthru, underrated villain, to be honest. Better than Funny Valentine. Funny Valentine, you're going in B, I don't care. You're not even in B, Akainu I like more. Going to B. Below Akainu. Jobin. We all love this dude. Similar to Zeke, I need to read Jojolion, but he's really cool. Cool design too, cool stand, cool interaction, cool relationships with Josuke and his brother and his family. So yeah, this Wingle looking guy, goes into C right now. Similar to Takasugi, I haven't seen much of him. No, actually no, not C. Just from potential alone, basically him being like a sort of anti-Hinata. No, not really anti, but like similar to Hinata, kind of like what Blackbeard is to Luffy. Just for potential alone, he goes above Funny Valentine. Oh horse, I love you. Nui from Kill la Kill. I didn't enjoy you that much, to be honest. You're crazy. But actually I do kind of like crazy characters. You're going above Zabuza at least. Yuri, you're Ait. You're better than Kazama. And you're better than Ringo Road again. This dude's D-tier, one for all or all for one, I don't care, man. You look ugly, don't have a face. You mean nothing to us, nothing, until we get a more backstory on you. But now, right now, you mean nothing. I didn't even enjoy season 3 because of you. That fight, to me, it dragged on, man. It dragged on. Like 3-4 episodes. I didn't care, man. I didn't care. It just kind of felt like an ass pull to me that he suddenly appeared. Of course, All Might had to battle him, but I mean, where did he even come from? Why didn't he appear before, right? Anyway, Tsukasa, low B tier. I can't really spoil why. I'm not gonna spoil why, but he's okay. At the start, you think he might be a bit done, but right now in the manga he's pretty cool. So okay, this dude from Mob Psycho, I'm gonna rate him low B just because from Mob Psycho alone. That's a good reason, right? I like how when he reappeared in the manga, that's cool. Kenny, need to rewatch Attack on Titan, but he's probably one of the deepest characters in Attack on Titan, I think. I think I'll put him above Torko. The kid from JoJo. Don't like you. Don't like you. Didn't like you in All-Star Battle. You sucked in that game. Basically, all this guy did was add more filler to the anime. That's it. Because he distracted us from the Kira plot at the start of the series. So yeah, that is it. All these guys I either haven't seen or don't know enough about. Like this guy, I've read a bit of Slam Dunk, but I haven't really seen anything of him. Hey, wait. I just realized something. Rob Lucci isn't here, even though Rob Lucci is my favorite villain in One Piece. Oh well. This step 10 is looking pretty good. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, I didn't even add anyone else. Well, who will I add? Hisoka or Ashirat? Or this dude whose name I forgot. Shiratorizawa boy. I'm gonna add Shiratorizawa boy. I don't care. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you don't agree with this tier list, then just comment about it. If you want me to do another tier list, also comment about which tier list I should do. And that's basically it for this tier list, so please like, subscribe if you want to see more, I guess, and bye bye.